Hey guys, thank you for joining us today. We're here at Hahm Ji Bach. It's a famous establishment among Korean Americans and Koreans in Flushing, New York. I'm here today with my friends Jesse, Dave, Albert, and Sam, your main host for today. So, we're just gonna eat food here. We just ordered a couple of food items. We're gonna share with you what's popular here. So with Korean food, you always get banchan. And can somebody explain what banchan?
Okay, let me explain. This is the worst.
Jesse knows everything.
Guys.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know anything. I'm just opinionated. Look, whenever I'm a teacher. I teach math and physics in high school. The other day, I had a black student. She came up to me. She's like, "Yo, Mr. Ha, I had some panchan. I love that panchan." And I was like, "Oh, great." I was like, "What you have?" And she's like, "I don't know. I just had some stuff. Like, I like these side dishes." And I was like. I wasn't mad at her, but I was like, they're not side dishes. It's the main meal.
I grew up thinking that it was a side dish.
This is the essence. Yeah. This is the essence of Korean food. I feel that when you have rice and you have this, it's not an appetizer. It's not. It's just not a side dish. To me, this is the main meal. And like when we have meat, when we have soup, those are just other parts of the main meal. But to me, I don't feel like I had a Korean meal unless I eat at least like 10 different things.
All right. So
what do you got here?
All right. So this is a seafood pancake. They specialize this at Hahm Ji Bach as well. Right. You want to hold it for the camera as well?
Bring it up.
Calm down there, Mr. Ha.
Haemupajan. Right.
Is this like an appetizer or what do you?
This is an appetizer for sure, right?
This is an appetizer.
This is appetizer. It's basically just flour, water. Do they use seafood, chives, peppers, and it helps whet our appetite for our main courses.
So what this is known in the Western world as Korean pizza or Korean pancakes. For you fools, it ain't no Korean pancake. It's called what? Haemupajan. Okay, pajan. All right, there you go.
Isn't this supposed to be like a soy sauce type thing that we dip this in?
We should ask for it. But whenever I eat haemupajan, I think to New Year's, Christmas, or some celebration.
Wait. Before y'all leave, no one's gonna say grace up in this joint? Wait a second.
I just eat.
I love Jesus. I hope that's not like
Jesus loves me when I eat food.
The Hahm Ji Bach is a large flat basket used for carrying or selling foodstuff in the olden days. So for all of us who are like, oh, you're not the olden days, right? The connotation for naming this restaurant Hahm Ji Bach means that we give large, generous portions and share with others. I feel like actually, I travel the world and I've been to a lot of places, and I think this is the crux of what it means to be in community. Sharing and giving large, generous portions and sharing with others. So I had no idea that Hahm Ji Bach meant this, but here you go. Here you go, Hahm Ji Bach.
I feel like the middle of this should be a little bit crispy. Somebody explain the difference between, because these two look similar in terms of color, right? And so I think most folks are familiar with this, which is kimchi.
Yes.
And this
I've seen American people, white people, eat this like a salad by themselves. They think this is a salad, or they just eat this by themselves. I'm like, what are you doing? So, kimchi is a fermented cabbage with spices. This was very efficient and good in Korea because they didn't have refrigeration. So food would go bad very easily and quickly in humid Korea. So Koreans, what they did is I think Korea should be called fermentation nation. Whether it's doenjang, which is fermented, right? So much of our food comes from doenjang. Kimchi, which is fermented, right? And a lot of these mooks and a lot of chokgal, right, which are fermented like fish and
chopsticks.
That's chokgal, right? That's chokgal, right?
It's like some fishes, different fishes. Yeah.
I feel like I get the history of Korea. Korea has always been saddled between major East Asian nations. And right now you see so much of this playing out in the world right now. Where you have this North Korea, South Korea peace negotiations. But the Korean nation has always been at the will of major powers, whether it's Japan, the Soviet Union, Russia, China, or even now America. And so fermentation nation is the nice way that I like to talk about it. But Korea has always been it's always been poor people's food. So we always have to ferment everything. Everything is always out there to last a long time. Super salty, super this, super the preparation always this, and that's because of who we are as a history of Koreans. And even when I go to rural Korea, rural China, rural North Korea today, you see a lot of this. Everyone is always storing things for the long term and the long haul. And so much of our food comes from this idea that it can stay. There's a staying power to it. It's salty, it's fermented, it is prepared, it is ready to stay for a long time. And that's the beauty of it.